This is ABC 15 Arizona at 5.
We begin with the big story across our state right now,
speak?
and that is the monsoon storms for a third straight weekend.
And right now, Jorge Torres is tracking those storms all through the valley, but
God,
the area already
as
dealing with
you were
flooding
doing that,
is
I thought it
northern
was his
Arizona,
mic.
particularly Flagstaff. What you're
Freaked me
seeing
out.
here, this is video of Mount Eldon at Lookout Road. Brian Klimowski showing the rushing water, making that dirt road just completely impassable.
Yeah, and as we've highlighted for months, the burn scars are particularly susceptible to that flash flooding. You can see this is a time-lapse video of the museum fire burn scar taking on water. Flagstaff Mayor Paul Deasy sharing his view of the city flooding yet again, tweeting, Stavana is being hit hard right now.
He also showed how a trench that Flagstaff residents and firefighters built is going to divert that water away from home.
He literally practiced
and take a look at this
so
video
many
from
fucking times.
KAFF News. This was Highway 180 just 2 hours ago, shut down in both directions due to that rushing water. Reporters on the ground noting tons of debris. Fortunately,
this is
about
actually
an hour ago,
probably like the best videos we've gotten so far.
Now, Jorge, Flagstaff
that made it through.
could really use a break from these storms, but I know you're also tracking some coming into the valley
What is
right
it?
now.
Yeah, we're monitoring a few storms in and around areas just outside of Maricopa County. In fact, here's what's happening on Desert Doppler. Very active. Notice how most of the storms are across northern and eastern parts of the state, but fortunately for you folks on Flagstaff, you're getting
which live is he on?
Hear me, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm talking on ISP4.
But we'll get the live look.
Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3. You don't hear anything.
And areas around the Grand Falls.
It might be dead. We'll put it into engineering.
130 to 133 dead.
At least 7:15.
Can you
to the east as
get
well,
that?
right along the 40 from Winslow to Holbrook, all the way to Petrified Forest. As we head to the south,
we're gonna add a live breaker. I just don't know what live it's gonna be in or what it is.
Moving to the
second block,
southwest, even a few storms around Payson, there in parts of Gila County, and farther to the east and southeast.
It's our crew.
A severe thunderstorm approaching the Safford area in Graham County.
It's gonna be somebody from our crew.
Will be potentially 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and quarter.
And you heard those kills, right?
Live one
in the valley, but we're tracking strong storms to the north and to the northeast.
You heard those kills?
Potentially moving our way. So we'll talk about the
130 through 33.
Impacts all coming up in your most accurate forecast.
Jorge, we know you'll have us covered. Thank you.
Meanwhile,
the search continues tonight for a missing 5-month-old baby girl. Phoenix police say she was taken from her foster family by her biological mother, 24-year-old Angelica Salinas. Police say around 8:30 last night, Salinas went to the home of Eunice's foster family and forcibly removed her from the home. We've asked police why an Amber Alert was not issued in this situation. Police telling ABC 15 the biological mother does not pose a threat to the baby's safety. However, there are safety concerns that Eunice may be outside in that dangerous heat with no resources to properly take care of her. So if you have any information on where she might be, please call 911.
Taking 8.
Meanwhile, a man is in the hospital after MCSO deputies fired shots at him. The sheriff's office says there was a standoff after that suspect exchanged gunfire outside a Waddell home.
Yeah, a spokesperson for the sheriff's office says it started as a domestic violence call at a home near Perryville and Olive. Talking to neighbors there about the chaos they witnessed.
Right now we have
I would have also said Waddle.
All right, so heads up, the scene that Patrick's at.
Because Waddell would be spelled A.
So we're going to do a breaker. But hold on, we're still right
Saturday night.
With the L at the end. Anyway,
it was chaos.
130
Some
to
neighbors like this
133 is
woman
dead.
were stuck outside
perfect,
police
thank
tape
you.
for hours. She didn't want her name or face shared, but she couldn't get
All right,
back to
after
her
this package, we're
husband
going to
inside
Christina
their home.
Squeeze. Oh,
So
live
how
1
long
is
did you not
up.
get inside your house for
Yeah,
6
he said that he saw a dead body.
MCSO says they set up a perimeter after a man went into a home and started threatening the people inside with a gun.
So this
We're
block
told the people in the house knew the man, but MCSO wouldn't tell us how. Deputies eventually gave the man commands, but he refused to come out.
What were some of the commands they were given?
It's going to make me a liar.
Just to come out with his hands up and that they weren't here to hurt him or the child.
Even though you sent it, but okay.
Multiple others told me
What's
they
going
heard
on
commands being
ADOT?
given that implied there were children in the house.
Are you okay?
We asked, but MCSO wouldn't tell us who was
On what?
inside.
On what?
They did say the man eventually came out
it's
through the
looking at
garage
the
with a
sun
gun.
right now.
MCSO says
Yeah,
he
I'm not sure
threatened
why.
deputies and shots were exchanged.
Is that coded?
Okay, so I brought out live after
How many
118.
5?
That
Five
is
or
not
6?
coded.
We're told eventually the SWAT team was able to get inside and take the man into custody.
Never mind.
NCSO says
don't do anything.
He did have a gunshot wound, but it's unclear if it was self-inflicted.
Sorry, I apologize.
In case something happens, I did this.
Gunfire. It wasn't small little.
Oh, okay. I'll just delete it.
Loud.
We did try to ask MCSO how many deputies
fired
shots.
I apologize. That's my bad.
Inside the home.
All right.
But they told us that's all the information they could release. We're told no one else was
We're
hurt.
grabbing stuff right now and waiting for him to get on IFB.
Arizona.
Putting out the flames, Scottsdale Fire had to rush to extinguish this blaze at a popular Brazilian steakhouse. Fogo de Chao customers had to be evacuated in this situation.
119 is dead.
That's because the restaurant's roof caught fire around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Now, the good news is that no one was hurt there.
The U.S. Senate working overnight and throughout the day today, holding a series of amendment votes as they move towards final passage of the Democrats' sweeping health care, climate, and tax bill. Cole Higgins has the very latest.
The Senate being equally divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative, and the bill, as amended, is passed.
It was being weird because I'm going to have to test it again. Yeah, it was back-to-back. I can't do that.
Health and energy bill Sunday with the help of tie-breaking Vice President Kamala Harris, but not before a vote-a-rama that kicked off on the Senate floor.
I didn't know until now.
I should have just unkilled it.
Consent that all remaining time on the bill be yielded back. That there be 2 minutes for debate, equally divided.
What's the center shot now?
Vote. With respect
122
to the
is now a
bill.
center shot. It's going to be on
Wait, was it messy on air? Or what happened on air?
Clean on air. To be able to hold a final vote on what Democrats are calling the Inflation Reduction Act.
I don't believe this new bill is going to lower inflation. That's where I'm at.
And it's
Republicans using the vote-a-rama to put Democrats on the spot and
we changed it in the code. Yeah, we changed it in the code.
Not having voted in the affirmative, the motion is not agreed to.
Okay.
The point of order is sustained.
Can you make that code really
and the language will be stricken from the amendment.
Oh, no,
a provision
Isabel,
that would have limited
for the
insulin
breaker.
prices to $35 per month on the private insurance market was struck from the bill after Republicans raised a point of order, resulting in a vote to strip it out.
Who's
the
reading this?
$35 per month cap remains in place for
But it has
Medicare
both of them.
beneficiaries.
Okay, I just dropped
the
in a
bill
code.
also includes Medicare power to negotiate some drug prices, caps Medicare
anybody who's out there, please,
prescription drugs at
wave your hand or something
$2,000,
that you can hear me.
extends Affordable Care Act subsidies for 3 years,
Cool, I
and
see you guys. Thank you.
$369 billion to combat climate change.
Got it.
I'm Cole Higgins reporting.
Stand by. Mic's open, and we're taking.
Arizona Senator Kirsten Sinema
Okay, I'm going to drop it right after
in this bill's
these
passage.
reads.
Democrats actually created
after
a plan to
125,
win her
and then
over
126 through
because
29
concerned
did.
about the impact of the 15%
Am I in the video?
corporate minimum tax
Standby.
on subsidiaries owned by private equity groups. Senator Sinema saying on Twitter she's proud the negotiations ensured the Inflation Reduction Act. Meanwhile, Senator Mark Kelly detailing what this means for Arizonans, including lowering prescription costs.
No reporter. It's just a bump.
The fight against climate change, according to the senator.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the aisle, the Arizona Chamber of Commerce releasing a statement saying the bill will not reduce inflation and will not make the U.S. economy more competitive.
And taking.
Well, we have some breaking news to get to right now. This is a live look at what we're told is a hazardous material situation near 29th Avenue and Las Palmeritas. Investigators say 3 people have been injured.
Here's what we don't know, though. We don't know what the hazardous material is, but at least one of those victims is in extremely critical condition. We know that the other 2 on that scene are stable. We do have a crew on scene working to get you more information. Patrick Hayes is there. Once we do get more information, we will come back and let you know.
And taking.
Well, it is back to school season, and shopping can get expensive in a hurry.
Thanks for writing that.
A former teacher is taking action to help her kids have what they need in the classroom.
Monsoon storms ramping back up in the high country, hitting communities that have already been slammed by monsoon this year. We're tracking hour by hour on when storms will move out.
1 and ticking. Button.
I guess they already moved out.
Good job.